It's movie time on Fleetwood. A Spinnaker demonstration. I can't seem to be able to work with the remote, so I'm going to have to show you what I'm doing. I've already laid out the spinnaker, is already sitting there, and I've already hooked it up to the halyard. And here's the guy for the pole, and I've already laid the sheet here, and so I'm going to set the pole now. Downhaul loose. Here's the topping lift for the pole. Topping lift. Hello! How's it going? I'm going to raise the pole with the topping lift. Okay, we're just about ready to go. Tempo. Drop the Noah. Adjusted the monitor to go a little lower. And now it's cranking the guy a little more. There's the guy. That's more like it. And drop the thing in the water. So I take the sheet forward, hang on to it, like so. Okay, shake, and I'm going to drop it. spinnaker isn't even all the way up. I better crank it up a little more. Woo! What the hell? So, that's part of the problem. I realized that the spinning alley is working all the way up. Here we go. Now, is that any better? Manzanillo, well I passed Manzanillo, I left this morning. It's Thursday the 8th of December. And had a little bit of a sail to start with. And then the wind kind of died. So I motor sailed. And then actually now I hardly need the spinnaker because there's enough wind for the Genoa. But you know, it's still better. See, this is the perfect way to shoot break just at the top there. The sail should fold over just a little bit. That's, you know, if I have this sheet here too tight, then it won't break. And if it gets too much break, then I have to tighten the sheet a little bit. Some people will say, well, why do you have that red topping lift on the main boom? Well, I just do it for safety. You never know when you have to drop the main. And then if you... Well, what's happening here is that the wind is going more, is hardening up, and so I'm on a reach, which is kind of what this boat likes. And you see the masthead indicator? It's almost, you know, at 90 degrees, and that's a fairly difficult. If it's going any further forward, then the spinnaker won't handle anymore. And there's enough wind really now to drop the spinnaker and to go back to the Genoa, which I can carry at a much higher wind angle. So you get to see my my exercise, I guess, of dropping the spinnaker. Well, I'm sorry, I'm just having so much fun. But eventually I'm gonna have to drop that thing. But in the meantime, you know, the boat heads up like right now, see? And then you see the main really kind of loses its wind because the spinnaker actually pulls the boat fast, and then the wind kind of gets out of the main because the spinnaker is doing all the pulling. And I'm hitting between 5.5 knots and 6.5 knots steadily. This is one heck of a way to go to the Panama Canal. What more could you ask for? Now, how many times have I mentioned this in my videos? But I mean it. There's not a single patch in the spinnaker. I don't think it has many hours on it. And you know, if you remember on the old Fleetwood, it had probably about 50 patches in it. My light spinnaker, I had a heavier spinnaker that I hardly ever used. I had a 3/4 ounce and a 1.5 ounce and a 1.5. This I think is more like 1 ounce. So it's sort of in between, which is perfect. Well, here I'm going to try to show you how the spinnaker goes down. First I'll drop the pole a little bit. No, first I forgot. I first have to raise the Janey to give it to shade the Genoa goes up, you give it a little bit of Now we drop the pole so I can snap the guy and let the guy fly. Now I pull the spinnaker in by the seat into the cockpit, into the cabin, underneath the boat. And then I slowly release the halyard onto the halyard. Pull it in underneath the boom into the cockpit. So I'm going to slowly release the halyard now. Here's the halyard. It is not good. Easy. Don't want to get in the water. Yeah, just a little bit in the water. Snap the spinnaker from the halyard, seat down inside, saving some, so to temporarily put the spinning halyard on the lifeline, and later on clean it up. So now bit of a mess here, and then tightened up a little bit on the halyard, and now I'm going to head up again because I fell off a little bit to make it a little easier to drop the spinnaker. So now see the land is right there, so I need to head up about 20 degrees. The guy, I'm going to snap in. No, of course, no, that wasn't the guy, that was the spinnaker seat. The guy is forward there in the ball. So I'm going to put this temporarily, put it onto the lifeline, spinnaker seat, clean it up afterwards. First we need to get the boat sailing again. So, see, there we go. We're on the right course now. Okay, I'm going to drop this pole, which is popping with, so it's easy for me to get it down, back on the, okay. Topping lift, put it back on the hook. Alright. Now take the pole down. Take the guy off. catch it temporarily on the lifeline, clean it up later. Here's the bulb. Okay, looking good. Adjust my. So I'm going to show you how I reef back the spinnaker. First, I have to find the head, the top. This is one of the tacks. Okay, here's the head. It says right there, it's written on there, you better always do that. And now, I'm going to go down each side, the red line and the blue line. Here we are, here's the tack of the red side of the spinnaker. And now I'm going to find the tack on the blue side of the spinnaker. Okay, here's the blue side. So I'll put it underneath on the left side, and I've got the other one on my right side, and the head is underneath me. And now I'm going to stuff all the whole spinnaker in the bag and leave those three on top. Now, I start stuffing it all in here. Kind of imagine by myself. Okay, we got pretty much all in there. Now I'll just have to put the last three items in there. Okay. One of the, so the head, normally I'll just tie it to this little piece of rope, so I'll be able to find it. And then I put the starboard and port side on the sides, like so. One is going to be the guy and one is going to be the sheet. Doesn't make any difference, and it should all come out in the right order.